Okay, so you are a revenue cycle vendor. And let's face it, times are kind of tough right now. You've got a ton of competition, whether you're fully onshore, fully offshore, or a hybrid of the two. The reality is the globalization of the marketplace for revenue cycle services has reduced the margin. At the same time, client expectations are rising and rising from all of the tools and vendors and promises that are being made. So you've got to make the right decision on how do you deliver new types of analytics and insights to your clients? How do you make your own workflow more efficient and make your staff be more productive out of the gate, even if they're a new hire? And you might be thinking about implementing automation. So that's what Lockbox does. We sit on top of the EHRs that your clients use. Ideally, you have a clustering of clients within the same EHR, and therefore you can get sort of efficiencies of scale at your operation already. We sit on top of these EHRs, pulling data out to then generate analytics, drive workflow, and can optionally integrate automation. So for analytics, this includes configurable dashboards. So you can include the standard content you already deliver to your clients, but powered in a new way and accessible to the client themselves. But you can also do ad hoc dashboards, meaning you can, at the time of the meeting, insert a new dashboard just by asking a question or adjusting a filter and saving the dashboard so you can easily reference it again, meaning your meetings become a lot more effective. You can also do insight discovery. So we've included hundreds of flags and calculations, and we continue to add new ones based on our insights as well as your recommendations on how to immediately surface insights that you can then focus attention on for your internal workflow as a vendor, as well as for your client who might be working upstream and ultimately the root cause of some of the issues that are being faced downstream in your workflow. Across the board, we're doing performance tracking. So you're going to see performance tracking at the highest level of AR days and these kinds of things, but also per department, you can look at performance and introduce more performance tracking. So, for example, if you have an issue with benefits verification for a specific insurance company, you can track that from a performance perspective and look at that week over week and month over month as you work with your clients in a way that allows you to hold yourself accountable, but demonstrate to your client that you are working with them to improve performance. Along the way, you're going to be able to manage workflow. Whether this is consistent workflow that's automatically triggered, this workflow is pre-clustered and organized along with a suggested next best action. This means that the work you give to your staff, not only is it grouped together intelligently, but it also is telling them what we think they should do at varying levels of specificity, depending on how frequent that action comes up. We can continue to tweak that along with you to make that even more specific, meaning your reps aren't spending time figuring out what to do, they're just doing it. You can also manage projects that are outside of individual accounts. Maybe this is enrollment or credentialing issues or software transition issues. You want to get continuous updates and be able to share that automatically with the client so you can help them manage projects along the way. And you'll be able to work with your client. So oftentimes a rep runs into a brick wall and either needs clarification on something or to get acceptance to do a certain action, maybe to transfer a balance or write something off or whatever it might be. You can collaborate with your client directly in the platform. They have direct access, including from mobile phone. So the key stakeholders in your client organization can pull up the entire experience, analytics and workflow, and drill into everything you want them to see from their mobile device. And optionally, we can include automation, whether this is automation back into the EHRs of your clients or out to third-party intermediary sites, clearinghouses, and the like. We are here to help you solve the real-world, on-the-ground opportunities and problems that you're facing managing client expectations and performance management and internal operations, and we can do it cost-effectively for you. We look forward to having more conversations. Thank you.